Hi there, this is Chuck from DrivingAwareness.net. We're going to do a little bit of a reflection on an earlier post. I wanted to give you a video that will hopefully explain what we're doing in that earlier post a little better. Hopefully give you an idea of exactly how it looks and how things should be set up. You have to pardon my dirty windows. Didn't wash the car before I did this. Wanted to try out this new camera. Plus, again, give you an idea of what I'm talking about on how to set mirrors. First thing, most people have their mirrors set incorrectly. I've got my mirrors set like most people would set theirs right now, just to give you an example of how most people set their mirrors and why it's incorrect. I'll give you an idea. There's what it looks like. That's pretty much from eye level where I'm looking. Hopefully I'm aimed at the rear view mirror. There we go. So you can see what's behind us. You'll notice that you cannot see any cars behind us. There are cars around me in the parking spaces. And I want to give you a quick example of what I'm talking about here, why setting your side view mirrors like most people do is incorrect. If you look at that side view mirror, and that's from eye level at driver's position where my head would normally be, you can just barely see a car in that mirror. Now I've positioned my car where you can see that. And I'll get you a little closer so you can see that. You can see that it's just almost gone. And I could back up a little bit and create a blind spot right there. That means you would have no idea. I can back up just enough that we can't really see that car in peripheral vision, and we can't see that car in the side view mirror either. So right there is no car in that mirror. It's not yet far enough. If you look at my side window, it's not yet far enough forward to be in my peripheral vision. I have lost sight of this car. This means I could change lanes right on top of it and cause an accident or a crash. There are no accidents, only mistakes. So, that I would create a panic situation if nothing else for that driver. Now, over here, if you look out this window, you'll see there's a big SUV, and that's just within my peripheral vision if I'm paying attention. If I'm not paying attention, that big SUV right there may slip past me. Certainly, I can't see any part of it in the rearview mirror. Now, here's the way most people think about their mirrors. I'm going to pull back forward a little bit here. Okay, so both these cars are right on my flank in the lanes where they would be around me. Actually, I'm going to do a little adjusting. Now, if you'll notice, in that side view mirror, I can see it all the way down the side of my car. That's the way most people set their mirrors. They feel like they need to see the sides of their car to get a reference of where their vehicle is. That is incorrect. You do not need to see your own car. You know what your car looks like. You don't need to look at it while you're going down the road. Certainly you don't need to know what's an inch off your bumper, because no car is going to be an inch off your bumper unless you're in the middle of a crash, and you're not going to be worried about your mirrors at that point in mirror placement. So most people do this because they've never been told otherwise, have that mirror all the way down the side. Well, guess what? It creates blind spots. And we don't want that. So what we want to do in order to correct this situation is take our chin, put it right over that center console, lean over so your chin is right in the middle of the car, and then look out that mirror and adjust it out so that you can just barely see the back of your vehicle. See how that is? You can just barely see that vehicle, and look how much more of the car in the other lane that I can see. So now when I'm at head position here, you can see that car fully, and I know that that car is there. Over here on the driver's side mirror, you want to do the same thing. Put your head against the glass, leave a greasy spot on the glass, as I like to say, and take that mirror and adjust it out to where you can just barely see the edge of your own vehicle. And then at driver's position, you're not going to see any portion of your own car in those mirrors. You don't need to. Now the information that I have, look at all that SUV that's over there. Look at all of that passenger car that's over there in the other lane. Now there are no blind spots. As those vehicles pass me by, I'm going to pick them up in my peripheral vision while I still have a view of them in these side view mirrors. And the rear view mirror, when they're far enough back, they will actually go from rear view only to rear view and side view to side view and peripheral to peripheral only to they're gone. And I never lose track of those vehicles. Therefore, I'm never going to take a chance of changing lanes on top of them while they're there because they're in the blind spot. There are no blind spots when your mirrors are set correctly. Now, what I'm going to tell you is this is going to feel pretty odd if you have your mirrors set normally. I shouldn't say, like most people do instead of normally. It's going to feel a little odd. Get used to it. It'll only take you a day, maybe 2 days to get, in the groove of it and have it feel natural, but you're going to notice a lot more motion around the vehicle. You're going to have a lot greater visibility all the way around, and you're just basically going to be safer. So get those mirrors set the way they're supposed to be set and eliminate those blind spots. Again, this is Chuck from DrivingAwareness.net wishing you happy motoring.